morning. My name is Arias, and I'm a bike messenger within the RSSH delivery company. Today is Monday, January 19th, 2026, and on behalf of Cyber FM and the RSSH, we thank you for listening to today's Cybersecurity Report.
Cyber FM, hosted by Arias Thomas.
Welcome to Cyber FM. It is Monday, January 19th, 2026. I'm your host, Arias Thomas, and we are back in the digital trenches to give you the tactical advantage you need to keep your data and your identity under a complete lockdown. Today on the show, we are tracking a massive breach of a global hotel chain's reservation system, a sophisticated campaign targeting remote work hardware, the 34 million user breach hitting South Korea's Coupang, and a landmark national security enforcement by the FCC against a major telecom provider. Let's begin.
Story number 1. The StaySafe hotel chain breach.
A major international hospitality group has confirmed a massive intrusion into their centralized reservation system. Hackers managed to gain read-write access to guest profiles, potentially exposing credit card numbers, passport details, and travel itineraries for millions of travelers. Security analysts believe the entry point was a compromised third-party vendor that manages loyalty program rewards. If you have traveled internationally in the last 6 months, monitor your bank statements immediately and consider freezing your credit.
Story number 2. The VPN-Drain hardware campaign.
Security researchers have discovered a sophisticated strain of malware specifically designed to infect home office VPN routers. Unlike traditional software viruses, this VPN-Drain attack resides in the router's memory, allowing attackers to intercept all unencrypted data flowing between a remote employee and their corporate office. Because the infection happens at the hardware level, standard antivirus software on your laptop won't catch it. It is critical that remote workers check for official manufacturing firmware updates this evening.
Story number 3. The Coupang Mega-Breach.
One of the largest online retailers in the world, Coupang, has confirmed a catastrophic data breach potentially affecting 34 million customers. Reports indicate the breach stemmed from a compromised overseas server. While the full extent of the data taken is still under investigation, early signs point to names, addresses, and transaction histories being leaked. For our listeners with international accounts or business ties in South Korea, this is a massive reminder that supply chain and third-party service security is the weakest link in the global economy.
Story number 4. The FCC's Teen Telecom crackdown.
In a first-of-its-kind move, the FCC has issued a major enforcement action against Marlink Incorporated for violating national security commitments. Following a referral from the DOJ, it was discovered that the company failed to vet hundreds of foreign employees who had access to U.S. customer information and critical communications infrastructure. This sets a strong precedent for 2026. The government is no longer just looking at software vulnerabilities, they are looking at who has the keys to the physical hardware. Let's talk about the gold standard of physical security and logistics. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the RSSH Delivery Company. In a city that never stops, where the stakes are high and the time is the ultimate currency, you need a partner that doesn't just promise, they deliver. The RSSH is New York's exclusive delivery option. We are talking about the premier choice for the 5 boroughs, unrivaled speed, elite precision, and the kind of total end-to-end security that matches the professional standards we demand on this show. When it has to be there, and it has to be there safe, it has to be with the RSSH. That is your briefing for Monday, January 19th, 2026. We've covered the global hotel reservation breach, the dangerous VPN-Drain hardware malware, the staggering 34 million record breach at Coupang, and the FCC's aggressive new stance on telecom national security. Stay vigilant and keep your hardware updated. Knowledge is your first line of defense. You're listening to Cyber FM. I'm your host, Arias Thomas. Stay secure.